And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And they can't bring him down. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by the former Colorado Buffalo, their rookie quarterback.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Here's Sanders. That's caught left side by Judy. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Makes it 3rd down and 10.
Sanders to throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
Another 3 and out.
On 4th down, Corey Bojorquez gets set to punt for Cleveland. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So now it's the Raiders' turn to go on offense for the first time. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they will tell you that he's the guy that... this offense go.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. You look at this Browns defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times. Ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
Richardson looking to throw. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes for a gain of 31. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And defensively here, it's hard to overlook the fact that this is an offense that's dead last in the NFL in rushing. So this back 7's going to be tested. Heck, might be more of a back 8. No doubt about that. And they surrender the catch here and the 1st down.
Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Richardson completes a quick one out wide. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the 1st down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Back to the air with Richardson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete. It's a turnover and down.
They go play action now. Sanders. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
It's 2nd down.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Here we go.
To throw is Sanders. Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety.
All right, partner, deuce is wild on this sequence. 2 plays, 2 sacks, and now 2 points thanks to the safety. Offensively, there just didn't seem to be much of a plan when they came out on attack. That let the defense create a little chaos up front and set up one of their guys to make a play and get through and record the sack.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
He finds his man Johnson. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Richardson out of the shotgun. He's going to look deep down the field. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Browns are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
7 yards. It's second down.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Gotta be lying.
Now Sanders. Open man. He completes it to Judy. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd
60
down.
Vikings, 60 Vikings.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. The Raiders offense and Anthony Richardson ready for this next possession. And as we transition into the second half of the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a consistent basis. Currently the NFL's leader in pass. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Vegas. 64 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Play action. Now Richardson. There's a short one caught by Johnson. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. The Raiders at 9-1 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
His throw incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Quick throw completed by Richardson. All the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Another catch for him there, and the numbers starting to stack up a bit. He's closing in already on a 100. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Jeanty, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Heading out is the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Tillman motions to the left. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started.
Here we go.
Sanders. And this one too low. You look at this Raiders defense. They've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at fifth best in the league.
And not just speed, not just their physical skills. You know what pulls it all together for this secondary? Their smarts and communication. They play really well as a unit.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. This is fielded inside the 5. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. From his own end zone, it's Richardson. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw from his end zone, Richardson. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Final 30 seconds of this 1st quarter. And it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Complete to his target, Jalen Hyatt. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25.
11 more yards. That's another Raiders 1st down.
Again, it's Richardson. It's caught. Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards there for number 15.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
11 more yards.
After one, it's 9-0.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. 2nd
quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. It's complete to Mitchell. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Raider 1st down.
Richardson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Theo Johnson with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Raiders are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by Carson, up and good. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
On 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Judkins to start the drive. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Now 2nd and 3.
At the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Throwing Sanders. And the Raiders have got him. They overload that time of the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
3rd down.
The Browns on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10.
Back to 50. Back to 60.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. That's Crosby in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And a fair catch. Signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. 51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down. The field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart.
This is caught inside the 15. And way down into the red zone before he's dropped inside of Cleveland's 15.
That's another Raiders.
Now Richardson back to throw it. That is going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down at 17. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. So here's a 3rd and 14.
Brings up 3rd and 14.
Well, he tries to force it in. It's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Browns are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Fielded just inside the 20. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raiders offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it. Well, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. Throwing to start the drive. Sanders. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Max Crosby. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Looking to throw. Sanders. Under pressure, and they got to him again. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th. Barring a
conversion here on third down. From the gun, it's Shedeur. And the pressure gets to him again. Tyree Wilson. The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. Here's Corey Bojorquez now to pump this one away. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
A give out of the gun to Jeanty. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Now a 3rd and 6. He finds his man, complete. That's Mitchell. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15.
Richardson looking to throw this. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
16 yards. That's another Las Vegas 1st down.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And out of bounds on the other side, midfield at the 45. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw. That's another incomplete to Mitchell. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
18 more yards.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the ready.
Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. So the completion good for just 3. And it's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Richardson yet again. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. A run out of the gun with Jeanty. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
13 yards on the play.
Right back to Jeanty on 1st down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line.
Now Richardson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards.
On 3rd down, here's Jeanty. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down.
He was brought down.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts
6 yards.
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll go. Here's Jeanty. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Jeanty, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Raiders go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Browns take over.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Sanders to throw. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And they'll get to this and touch it, looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here.
And I'm not sure if he got a little sloppy with his mechanics or just put too much juice on the snap, but either way, this one ends up out of the punter's reach, and now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now it's Richardson. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Here's Richardson to throw. Completed to Hyatt. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
17 yards. And the Raider first down.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. Looking Hyatt's way once again. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
77 will pay team.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Theo Johnson as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime. An extra point by Carlson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's 2nd down.
So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hanson with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Mitchell. And Mitchell, 53 yards. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Raiders 37.
Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Working to put a drive together.
Here's Sanders. A quick throw there is incomplete. Second and 10.
For David Njoku. Nick Cross there defensively.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
10 yards. That's good for a Browns first down. It's a gain of 10. And the
To throw is Sanders.
And down he goes. Brought down the Raiders sack.
Tyree Wilson.
Who else? He's in there for his fourth sack of the afternoon.
It's second down.
Yeah, they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Sanders.
Under pressure, they got him again.
Tyree Wilson.
My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Max Crosby in there for the 7th time in this game alone, and that ties him with late Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game. The Browns send out their punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 30.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Operating from the gun, Richardson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Theo Johnson
Here's second and 10 now from the 35.
leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Richardson working from the gun. Hyatt there to grab it.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40.
First down.
Back to throw again. And it's complete to Mitchell. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
12 more yards. That's another Raiders first down.
Again, it's Richardson.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mitchell. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Genty.
And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Second and goal from the 1.
A gain of 3.
They'll run again. And this time he will get in. Touchdown Raiders.
Sometimes offense, if you get too down near the goal line. But there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. On the return, here's Jerome Ford. A beautiful fake. And he returns this to the 22. Cleveland offense making their way out. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up. He's on his way. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Quinshon Judkins, 78 yards. And the Browns are able to claw one back.
The kick is good.
Extra point good by Prater. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Now Bolden on the return.
The Raiders take over.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer in the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
60 Eagles, 60.
Richardson. He's going to let it go deep from Mitchell. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raiders touchdown. Adonai Mitchell with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Raiders get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Browns 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. From the shotgun, Sanders. And the Raiders have got him. They overloaded that time of the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
60 Bison.
To throw now, here's Sanders. He gets this into the hands of Jenkins. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Tyree Wilson in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7.
7 yards.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line.
The Raiders
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here we go. Ready?
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. And got his man complete. Look at the big man rumble. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Theo Johnson, 84 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Browns 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Looking to put a drive together.
They'll start on the ground with Jenkins.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Now Sanders.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Throwing, Sanders.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Max Crosby in there yet again. They just cannot block him. He now has 8 sacks, and that is a new single-game record. The Browns send out their punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Taking it about the 16. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Richardson out of the shotgun.
Complete. It's Johnson. And he's going to be brought down right there at the 23-yard line. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Over the middle, complete. It's Johnson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
6 yards. That's good for Las Vegas.
Back to the air with Richardson.
It's caught. Mitchell. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we'll take a break. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown.
Theo Johnson.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Raiders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Round 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
Browns take over first.
Looking to put a drive together.
Their own 24-yard line.
First down is Jenkins.
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Sanders. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
A loss of 4 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 13.
Here we go.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Browns on 3rd down. An almost unimaginable 0 for 10 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. The Browns send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A big boost that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that we enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we can probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it number 1 for what we've seen this season.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Here, Richardson yet again. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 39.
Of 17 yards.
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
1st down.
Now Richardson. Open man downfield is Johnson. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Theo Johnson with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Raiders are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Jerome Ford. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Sanders to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Sanders. This short pass into the hands of the Joker. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Looking to throw. Sanders. That one taken in by Corley. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Fielded at the 20. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The home team's offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Open man down the field. This is Mitchell. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Richardson looking to throw this. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he'll take it into the end zone for a later touchdown. And now Mitchell, 40 yards. And the Raiders continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth.
Raiders 79, Browns 7.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. Ball at the 23, second and 8.
At the 23-yard line.
Back to throw. Sanders. And down he goes. Brought down for a sack. Tyree Wilson in there for the 7th time in this game alone, and that ties him with a late Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they get it to him again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
7 yards. 3 and out.
The Browns send out their punter now. He's been terrific so far. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. It's taken to the 26. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. Here's Richardson to throw. And that one complete downfield to Johnson. Now he's loose again. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Extra point by Carson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Browns 7.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Here's Sanders. In trouble, and he's taken down. Max Crosby just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
It's 3rd down.
Okay, ready?
3rd and 19.
Go!
Sanders. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken at about the 14. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
79 Broncos. Let's go now. Dragon 60.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down.
21 yards. And a Raider 1st first down.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He's able to find Melton. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
To throw is Sanders.
And the Raiders have got him. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Third down.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Looking to throw. Sanders.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line.
The Raiders take over.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Theo Johnson, incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Richardson.
He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for Adonai Mitchell.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Now it's Richardson.
He's going to let it go again. He's got him in. Complete.
Down the left sideline.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Escapes the defender.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll start at the ground here on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 22-yard line.
To throw now, here's Sanders.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter play. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. Richardson working from the gun.
He's going to air one out. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Daniel Carlson on 4th.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And able to get this out to the 25. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. And the Raiders come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, mate. Get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. Does the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beat like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him Belly fill his tank, run him to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Dickie, he gon' get a pass from the slime me summer. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You gon' believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got get it, go retrieve it. Short, small, when that's from Cali with the cheetah, and not white curve.
Something takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be missing